Are you struggling to conceive? You have options, and at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group, we'll make sure you have the guidance and support you need. PREG is known for individualized fertility care that's unique to every patient. We take the time to provide a reassuring and empowering experience because we believe that you deserve nothing less. Let us help you on your journey to parenthood. Visit us at pregonline.com to learn more. Get the guidance and support you need at Piedmont Reproductive Endocrinology Group.
This is Conversate with Us with Chris Donovan and Evelyn Rivas.
Hey everyone, welcome to Conversate with Us. I'm Chris Donovan, and that's my beautiful, amazing, adorable.
Why are you kissing my butt?
I don't know, because it's nice.
Minutes before this began.
What happened minutes before?
Overly annoyed with you.
That's pretty much 23 hours of my day.
That's why when he starts the show, he's like instantly, my beautiful, amazing, she's so splendid, this wife of mine that I can't live without.
I was just going to add a different word every week and make it like 400 words by the end of...
Oh, is that what you're going to do?
I was going to, but no, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, no, it's cool. You don't have to kiss my butt. You're already in the doghouse.
All right. Well, I did cook you dinner, though.
Thanks.
What did I cook you?
I cooked too.
Yes, of course. But what did I cook you?
You made tuna. So we've had some tuna, some ahi tuna.
Yes.
In our fridge or freezer for 1,000 months. I don't know how long. To be honest with you, I was a little concerned about it.
Well, if I wake up tomorrow and I'm sick, then you'll know.
If you wake up tomorrow, if we all wake up tomorrow, we all ate it.
It would be me, you, and Cassie. That's all.
Okay. I don't know.
And those are the three people that ate enough for it to matter.
Anyway, our neighbor went fishing and we ate. Oh, yeah. We're finally eating the
same tuna we ate 2 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say. I'm all like, we finally like defrosted this
some
tuna.
more. So it was really good though. We had that with a little bit of salad, and then my sister's in town. The tornado's back, and we had
I
made taco meat.
I made taco meat.
Yeah, so the kids can have tacos.
So you weren't the only one that cooked, buddy.
I didn't say I was the only one that cooked.
You made it sound like I cooked for you.
I know. I said I cooked you dinner. I said I cooked you dinner.
Okay, thanks.
But I did.
Well, I wanted my own taco meat.
Go get your own taco meat.
I can't. There's none left. There's none left.
So anyway,
she hasn't even eaten yet.
Later on in this episode, I'm making different tortillas. She doesn't do jalapenos. So later on in the show, we're going to be talking about class reunions because, well, we have to vent. But before that...
Oh, my God. I can't... You know I can't vent.
No, but you can say things.
I can talk a little bit.
All right. Well, I can vent.
After the reunion, I can vent.
Okay, so we'll have this is high school class reunions part 1.
Yes.
Sorry, volume 1. Let's go Guardians of the Galaxy.
And if you listened to my first podcast, Get Buzzed with Evelyn, you probably heard...
Oh, you had
volume 1, probably the half.
Like the CD single you used to buy at Sam Goody. The CD single that had 4 different versions of the song at Sam Goody. But also, listen to her podcast. It's called Get Buzzed. Go to thisisfunner.com and there's a link up there. She has a couple episodes up there. I didn't make her take a hiatus.
I have 12 episodes.
Yeah, you can get it on iHeart, Spreaker, we're everywhere.
Yeah, but we took a break for the summer because you and I started this, and I wanted to make sure we had a lot of time to do this. We will be picking it up with my co-host Garrison King from my radio station.
Chicken strips all around.
He loves chicken strips. Probably in September is my guess.
Probably, I would say right after iHeart. That'll be the kickoff.
You think
like
so?
The season 2.
Are you setting it up?
Season 2 right after iHeart because you'll have plenty of time.
iHeart. Yeah, so
because we go to Vegas for the iHeart Radio Music Festival.
You're right.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's a perfect one because he's always there and he always gets us in somewhere.
But guess
VIP.
what? He's not going to be there.
He's not going to be there this year?
No.
Well, then you'll be able to talk about
miserably.
it. He can chime in about how he's done it in the past.
He'll be going to his brother's wedding, so he'll have lots to talk about.
I guess that's a good reason.
So it'll be good.
Okay, so before we do get into the class reunions, let's talk a little about right now.
Okay.
Right now.
So what's going on with you right now? Besides being annoyed with me?
Sometimes you are so annoying, Chris. Go on, you start first.
Right now, the tornado's back.
She is back.
Yeah, she's back in town for a week.
What the hell, by the way? When was that decided?
If you build it, they will
She's
come.
In the background. Why is that allowed?
If you build it, they will come.
She's here more than my brother, and he lives 10 miles away.
You know what's funny is she just said we're her timeshare.
Well, we need to start charging.
I know, right? Yeah, your maintenance fees will come in December. But right now she's in town and all the kids are here and your daughter's calling you.
We are literally on the final weeks of summer, so it makes a lot of sense for her to be here. I'm gonna hold on.
We're gonna put Julian on.
Hold on. Let me put her on. Hi, babe.
Is that unicorn and flamingo ours?
She's calling about a floaty.
We're recording the podcast. Can you say that louder?
Is that unicorn and flamingo ours?
My guess is it's not going to fit in the carry-on luggage.
It's yes, Auntie Misty bought a bunch of goodies for the pool. And
dude, I was like, I just saw it and I was like, oh my God, I am so excited.
Oh yeah, there's more coming, I believe. I believe she ordered more.
I can't believe you're like calling me to ask about the unicorn inflatables.
I'm intrigued.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm glad you called. Love you.
We miss you. When are you coming home?
Tomorrow.
Okay, good, because you know you have a driving lesson on Friday.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God, Juju, you're gonna get your license in like a week.
That's if I pass.
You're gonna pass.
Ouch.
You're gonna
Optimism.
pass.
Yeah, be optimistic. By the way,
You're gonna pass.
I got your work
I
permit.
hope so. You got my work permit?
Yep. So get your license so we can go get you registered.
Okay, I will try my hardest.
Well, that's always worked out for us so far. So you'll have your license
I
next
still
week.
need to go over some stuff, but we'll figure it out.
You'll be all right.
This is good.
Okay.
It's all positive.
And bye, Stinky.
Thanks for calling. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
I miss you. Come home soon.
I will.
Hannah's here waiting for you and your cousins and everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna come home probably like tomorrow evening. So.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
All right. Love you.
Love you, mean it. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's the latest version of right now.
The fact that she called to say,
The floaty.
wait a second. Are those floaties ours and in our pool?
Very specific. The unicorn floaty.
You know what it is? It's teens today are so about the Instagram. The Instagrams. That makes you sound so old when you say it like that. When you say the in front of anything, the Instagram. And she is so about what's Instagrammable.
Of course.
And she's like, wait a second, is that in our backyard? Because we're so taking pictures.
Well, how long did we leave the decorations up for my birthday over a year ago?
Yeah.
And how long did we leave up Julien's in March?
For like 6 solid months.
We had Grandmable moments in our backyard for months after our birthdays.
And we just wanted to make sure there was enough like lighting back there.
It was so funny. Well, that was
So
fun.
silly.
That was an easy right now for you because
because I was. Oh, you're so lucky. You got off the hook, buddy.
I did.
Because I was about to complain about you.
which would be
Now I'm
nothing.
gonna have to save it for the next one.
She's gonna have to tweet it.
Oh, my daughter saved you. You are so lucky.
Your daughter saved me more than once. But we won't get into that right now. That'll be a whole nother topic.
All right, so let's get into this then.
Oh, yeah. So class reunions. Okay, so let me set the table a little bit. When Evelyn and I first met on our first date, which was episode 1, at Olive Garden, I asked her to go to my class reunion, which was my 10-year reunion, which was close to 12 years
Your
ago.
sister's already laughing.
Yeah,
at
because
us.
she was at the reunion.
I know she was.
And the reason she's laughing is because when you think people that are listening, most people that are listening, except for, well, no, I shouldn't say most people. I would assume that the majority of people listening have graduated with more than, in the 3 digits, at least 100 people or more. You
graduated with a 3-digit. What does that mean?
Graduated with 3 digits or more people, like 100 people or more.
Oh, okay.
So
graduated with a class of.
In high school.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, see, that's the way you're here.
I thought you were saying like, graduated with 30 years
No.
I'm like,
no.
what are you talking about?
How
Like
many
100 years ago.
How many
What
people
the 3
graduated?
digits?
How many people graduated high school with you?
942.
Exactly. I had 62. How many did you have, Misty? 98. She had
98.
more than me because everybody in my class decided they were going to get pregnant and drop out. And then the dads had to stay in school because they needed education.
You better hope nobody from
I don't give a fuck.
Washington is listening right now.
I really don't care. If you listening, you know it's true. You can't hide from the truth.
You know, because your grandkids are listening.
And honestly, what does it hurt you? Your grandkids just graduated. That is so true.
That is messed
That
up.
is so true.
Don't do that.
No, it's not.
That's not nice.
Why is it not nice? It's their life. It happened. That's the perspective people have.
You're so.
I'm not a mean. I'm just pointing it out. Anyway,
All right.
I graduated with 62 people. You graduated with almost 1,000 people.
I did,
So
yeah.
when most people think class reunion, they think, cool, a banquet hall, a couple hundred people, have some fun. Yeah, mine was in a sports bar.
Yeah, Jack's.
With
I remember
about
it. Jackson's.
It's closed now. It's a different name.
Oh, no. What?
It was a big controversy a few years back.
No.
There was lobbying.
The whole town?
Oh, yeah, the whole town.
Did the whole town get upset? Did they get their overalls in a bundle?
There was a GoFundMe.
There was not a GoFundMe.
No, there wasn't, but that'd be funny.
That would be. And your sister would have donated.
Oh, yeah, I would have donated.
Everybody would have, because they were like, you know what? This place needs to stay.
I don't know
open.
how many times I've
we
thrown
would
up
have
in
donated.
that place. Kidding,
Oh my God.
That's gross. No, but that was our place. Our friend used to bartend there. That was our place. But I graduated with 62 people. Our class reunion was in the sports bar.
I swear there were
the
62
non-smoking
people
side.
there.
No. There was like 10 of us.
Oh, it felt like a lot more. I was in that group picture.
Everybody had spouses.
Okay, fair.
Oh, no,
fair.
that's not true. Actually, the picture, there's probably about 20 of us.
There's a lot of
There's about 30% of us. Yeah.
I mean, the odds based on
the odds were good.
I mean, based on the percentages.
Correct.
You had a good turnout.
Yeah, we did.
We really good turnout.
And you this year? Oh, hold on.
Shitty turnout. I'm sorry.
Let me. Okay, I'm pushing.
Based on the numbers,
I'm pushing it too fast.
That's not fair. That's
Correct.
not fair. But based on the numbers,
yes.
Again, 942 based
Correct.
on 60.
I had great turnout. That's like our wedding, where we invited everybody, and then half of them came.
Our wedding was more people than you
my
graduated
class reunion.
with.
I know. Hey,
That is weird.
you are Mexican. Anyway, what I'm saying is,
What does that mean?
Your first class
that
reunion
I
was
gave
amazing.
birth to most of those people? That's
no, you only give birth to
effed up.
fundraisers.
No one knows what that means.
So then you went. So you went to my class reunion for the 10-year a long time ago. We didn't have a 20 because I don't think nobody cared. I mean, they all still live there.
I thought about that,
They hang
actually,
out all the time. Actually, because most of them
2016, I was like, when are you going to have your 20?
we're not having it.
You
It's
didn't.
done. No, but your first class reunion you put together. You were the president of your class, so you got stuck doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And by stuck, I mean like baby biting your kid in the face stuck.
Oh my God, don't do that.
So, with that being said,
No one knows.
your first.
Now you have to explain that because that doesn't make sense.
The story is my wife was planning her 10-year reunion.
Yes.
10 years ago,
Yes.
almost to the day. And we were living in Corona at the time, and our son was 1 year old.
Yeah.
1 year old.
He was
1 year old. I sound stupid.
He was a little over a year old. Yeah.
Correct. And then you had a couple different.
We had
What do you call those parties? Like stuffing parties, envelope parties?
So we had about 6 or 7 really awesome chicks that came over.
Yeah, no, they were great.
And I'll say chicks, no dude decided to volunteer for this crap, for the record.
And I worked
Where
overtime
are
because
you,
I didn't
big
want to be
jerks? So all the girls that wanted to be a part of our 10-year reunion committee came to my house.
there. Yep.
I guess once you're class president or in ASB, you're supposed to do all the work for the rest of your life.
No, actually,
no idea.
No.
Had no idea.
That's not how it is.
It is here.
You just decided to do it.
No, well, here's the thing. I knew the
Nobody else would have
information.
done it.
It's that way. And that's the thing. Like, no one had the information that I or Christina or Jessica or the number of us had. Because honest to God, if
I agree.
we hadn't done it, no one would know who to contact to get the addresses and all the different things that we had to get for the
Agreed.
reunion.
And your first reunion was amazing. It was really
was
cool.
really fun.
Everything fell into place.
Planning it was a lot of fun too, to be honest with you.
Yes.
The 10-year. There was one instance, and I love you, Brittany, so we're going to tell the story, but it was your daughter. And I'm still friends with her to this day, so do not be mean.
We watched the fireworks in Vegas a couple years back.
So we were having our meeting, and my son is in the playpen.
He's in his pack and play.
And his little pack and play. And all of us are doing a stuffing party. We're sending flyers. And Brittany brought her daughter. Her daughter was probably like 18 months older than my son. I mean,
Oh my God,
still
yeah.
a baby.
Not even that old, not even that much older.
Still a baby. They were both babies.
Yeah.
And she walked up to my son in the playpen, looked at him in the face, and was like, "Your cheek looks incredibly appetizing."
Remember Madagascar?
And
when the lion saw Chris Rock, the zebra's butt, and was like, steak. That's what she saw.
She took
Convinced.
the most giant chunk out of his face. I almost cried. I was trying to contain my composure. She bit his cheek so hard.
Mark bruised his eye.
I mean, this is the memories we have of my 10-year reunion because we were planning it, and this happened. She felt bad. She felt really bad,
and that had nothing.
And the
to do with my
baby
comments.
didn't know any better, and of course,
Long
so
time
they
ago,
left
water
home,
under the bridge.
and the other girls were like, "Oh my God, you're so calm, Evelyn," and I was like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Okay,
like, my baby. I was just holding Aiden, and for the record, he's totally.
Of course, he's fine. Nobody's
He
hurt.
recovered.
But I have a question for you.
What?
What happened a week later?
She did it again.
Okay, so my comment was about that. And I was just kind of like brushing it away. It was kind of funny. But yeah. And okay, so then the first time it happened.
Anyway, he's fine. He's totally fine. And the daughter is a very beautiful, well-developed young lady. She's like normal. She doesn't bite people.
She's not.
Brittany's a great mom. I don't want
she's not a cannibal anymore.
No, she's not eating people's faces any longer.
She's vegan.
She's totally a sweetheart.
She loves veggie grill.
She's gone vegan since my son's face.
My son turned her vegan.
He must not have tasted very well.
And now she puts tapio on everything.
He was way into SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know what that tastes like. So you know what I mean?
Probably a sponge.
Probably. Or salty under the water.
So I come home. I come home the first time it happened, and I met in the garage before I'm even allowed to go in the house.
And what I say?
And you said, "Don't be mad. I've handled it, but your son has a mark on his face
and doesn't look good." Yeah.
And I said, "Okay."
It didn't look good.
And I said, "Do I go inside now or do I wait?" You said, "Wait,"
because she hadn't left yet.
Then she left, and you're like, "You can come inside now."
Because I knew he would not react well. And again, I knew it was baby stuff. Like, there was an accident both times. But I mean, like, it was just a baby. They were babies.
I'm not pointing fingers. I was just making a comment. You made me tell the story.
Look, here's the truth.
You made me tell the story.
The first time it happened, they were playing together, I think. And the second time it happened, I had him in that playpen. I think that's what happened.
To keep him away from her.
Yes. And she walked up to the playpen. It was like a conjugal, apparently. And he's standing up on the playpen like, "Hi, what's going on outside?" You know, and
then he heard...
It was so bad.
Yeah, I'm going to go vegan.
So bad.
You made me tell the story. All right.
So that was 10 years ago.
10 years ago, which was an amazing. Everything worked out great.
It did.
And I told and I want to make this very clear.
Yes.
I shouldn't say I told you. I asked you a couple different times when it came down to planning your 10-year. I said, "Don't do it. Don't do it. If other people want to stand up and do it, do it." And it was so much of a headache for you last time. You were freaking out. You're freaking out over the last couple of weeks about all the stuff you got to do.
But
is it going to be worth it?
But okay, 10 years ago, what was the outcome?
The outcome was great.
It was awesome.
Everything, like I said, everything fell into place. The venue was like donated because of family.
Well, because Jessica, her family owned the venue. And she was my vice president.
A ton of people showed up
in my high school year.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Okay, round two. Name something that's not boring.
A laundry? Ooh, a book club. Computer solitaire, huh?
Ah, sorry. We were looking for Chumba Casino. That's right. ChumbaCasino.com has over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Because they hadn't left Fontana yet.
Well,
I said a ton of people showed up.
That's not
where
true.
was it at? Where was it at? Was it
It was at the Hudson Theater. Used to be Gotham, but yeah, that big room. Yep. If you're from or in the area, you know San Bernardino, Gotham, and so it was great. I mean, like Jessica's parents were able to make it work out for us. We had such a great turnout.
We got hotel rooms close. We set up a group rate. People had fun.
I mean, it was like an open bar all night, which was so bad for me. But whatever.
Super bad.
Either way, it was great. Everybody had a lot of fun. We really worked hard on it. And so let me throw this out there, though.
Okay.
With yours.
Correct.
Well, yours was a lot of fun, too.
Yeah, no, mine was fun.
And everyone met me for the first time at yours.
And yes, they did. And you said that you got a bunch of side-eye.
What?
You said you got a bunch of side-eye.
I could not even. Okay, so keep in mind, his was 4 years prior to mine.
Correct.
Because you and I met.
You would have been a freshman when I was a senior, basically.
You and I met. Yeah, exactly. You were class of 96. I was class of 99.
Yep.
So I go to yours, and that's only a month after you and I had started dating.
Correct.
But you and I knew we were probably going to get married.
We were sitting on the couch
knew.
recording a podcast with 3 kids.
I mean,
That's what we were doing.
We already pretty much knew we were going to be right here, 1,000 years later.
When the tornado was here, I have limitless beers.
Oh, wow. You know what? The tornado is really good to you. Let me just throw that out there. Your tornado is good to you.
I'm not even halfway done. Anyway, keep going. Right? Just shit just lands on the table.
The tornado-in-law has landed. She's sitting on the love seat next to me. All right.
So.
No, but so when we went to yours, and not to keep going back, but yours was interesting because it was the first time I met your family. It was the first time I met your sister. The first time I met my brother-in-law.
First time you were being introduced, yeah.
It was the first time for everything. Like,
correct.
It was literally that. So I go there, and he and I, and this makes me so mad to this day. You're like, yeah, it's a high school reunion. I'm like, are we dressing up? You're like, yes. So I say, okay. So I freaking dress up. Okay?
Yeah, you look great.
I am dressed up.
Oh, there's pictures everywhere.
Yeah. Thank God we had pictures of that night because at least I'm like, well, at least we dressed up.
We had a good time.
We got there and people were in overalls. Overalls. I was like, what the hell? You told me we were dressing up. And you were like, well, we were, but.
You and I were.
We're the only two dressed up. It was so embarrassing.
We gotta look good.
It was so embarrassing. That was so. My boobs were hanging out.
Oh,
they would not have been hanging out had I known people were gonna wear overalls.
Flotsam and Jetsam were out on display. That's not their name.
Flotsam and Jetsam. Is that what you're calling them tonight? Because that's not what you usually call them.
I don't ever call them.
Okay.
Anyway, that was an Ursula reference. So yes, so we dressed up. I wanted to dress up. We had a good time. We looked good. We had more fun at the bar.
We did
on the other side of the wall with my sister.
Well, yeah. Once we were done taking the picture, we were like, okay, let's go over there.
Yeah.
And then your sister was there,
Ashley
and
was there.
Yes,
and we had a great time. Now you said you were getting side eye. That's what the comment.
Oh.
But which is really weird because I was not anything.
Oh,
ever
girls did not like me that night. At all. There were so many bitches that night giving me bad looks. I was like, this sucks. I wasn't used to it because in California, you'd go dressed like that, first of all.
Yeah, to the fair.
To go out. You know what I mean? And
to the fair.
And people are just
quinceañeras.
They are stupid. You're being stupid now. Do you want to punch you out?
No, don't punch me. You're too far away.
You know what? I started to warm up back to you again after
now you hate me
pissed me off earlier.
Right. But you said you were getting side-eye.
I won't say any names because I could.
Could you?
100%. 100%.
Because none of them liked me then.
Oh.
And they should
like me now. They all pretended they did that night. They were giving me looks. I got somebody saying something nasty to me.
I didn't know that.
Yes. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, I don't even know you. No, for real. Like, these girls were sitting in the thing and they're giving me bad looks as they were sitting talking to you. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you and him. I don't know what to tell you. He moved to California and we met. I don't know what to tell you.
Scored. I just walked around like,
oh, that's my chick. Stupid.
Yes, you are. Okay, now let's do a Scooby-Doo. Fast forward to your reunion that you're planning right now for your 20th.
40 pounds later. Fast forward 40 pounds for both of us.
Ouch, she just called me fat.
I just called myself fat.
All right, anyway, yeah, you're planning your reunion. It's a pain in my ass. What else do you want to say?
Yes, my reunion is in a couple weeks.
Yes, how many weeks?
Well, okay, for me now, from the day this comes out, 2 Saturdays.
And how do you feel?
I feel a lot better today than I did weeks ago.
That's because you don't have to worry about ticket sales anymore, and we paid for the rest.
100%.
And not we. There's a collective group. There's a collective group of you.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not doing anything.
I already got in trouble for the first podcast I put out about this reunion.
Okay, well, I won't say anything besides the fact that the people that are in charge and doing this, they're very passionate about doing it.
They're sweet. I love them.
You guys wanted to do this so bad. So in 10 years, if you decide to do a 30, it's going to be the 5 or 6 couples that were a part of it going and vacationing somewhere.
On a cruise.
3-day weekend cruise. Let's just do that.
And we're going to be like, hey guys,
a lot less stress.
Here's the code you need if you'd like to get our group rate. If you don't, bye.
Which is perfect because you all get sat for dinner and you'll see way too much of everybody.
I've had a good experience.
Yeah.
I really have planning this one. While it was more stressful than the last one.
I'd debate that, but go ahead.
No, okay, it was stressful last time, but because I had a baby at the time, it was different. Okay, it was stressful.
It's exactly the
same. I think here's the difference. Everybody is doing better now. All three of the girls who were the main people who were involved in it were like, look. If something falters,
give shout outs.
We're all going to, I did earlier. Christina and Jessica, the three of us. And I will say Rena too. Rena got involved, but, on another end too. Yeah. She's been helping spread the word and everything. But the main three that put the money in, yep. we were all like, look, if this fails, we fail together. And I thought that was really look, what people 20 years later, 20 freaking years later. Now, don't get me wrong. Christina and I, she was my maid of honor. So
correct.
Christina and I are close, obviously.
But to
Jessica
be honest,
and I
we only
Christina,
see her maybe once a year.
Because we're so busy.
I know, and
they
are too.
That.
They have two kids.
But Christina and I were roommates after high school, and
but you guys talk
and
a
we
lot,
worked
so
together. We talk a lot.
Connected.
It's 100%. Jessica and I and Christina, the three of us, we've connected and stayed connected for the years, obviously, because we've not only had to, but I think we all care about each other a lot,
Yeah,
but we're not as close.
They'd back you up.
And I actually, what's really kind of cool is Jessica's husband worked with me at 99.1.
Oh, that's right.
So I know Sunil on her husband different level. So it's a weird, really cool dynamic
full circle
that we are so the three of us have stayed close like that. That's a weird and not normal,
correct,
and not common,
not at all
occurrence.
I mean, I have from my graduating class.
Yeah,
I can honestly say that I talk to one person on the regular, Jason, and then Corey, who's my best friend,
different class,
graduated the year before me in my sister's class.
Yeah, and
then there's Josh, who graduated the year after me, that I'm really close with. So I have one from every year around. But I mean, we were really small. So to have two or three that you're really close with
solid
is unheard of. But again, social media does help you feel a little bit connected.
It does.
But yeah, but if social media wasn't there, you'd be making the effort to call them because you'd miss them.
Yeah. For the three of us to be like, okay, guys, here it is. It's coming up again. What are we doing? And all three of us to go, all right, let's freaking dive back into this and reconnect and let's make this happen because we genuinely care about, I was class president. Jessica was vice president. Christina was our secretary our senior year. She was treasurer our other years. I was even vice president our freshman year. We were all different things our whole class, but we were all in ASB for that entire
And you had 900 people in your class.
Yes.
And you were ASB president. You and ASB president.
We were
ASB president of the class.
Yeah, we were in ASB our whole time of our high school, basically.
62 in mine.
I know, and that's
I wasn't
crazy.
Even close to being in any of the ASB classes.
Well, and I think that's what makes you have this bond because when you were in high school, you were so used to being in charge of making sure everybody was happy.
Which you've done your whole entire life, actually.
Thank you. But I was always so worried about everybody being happy in high school for so many years.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure everyone was feeling like they were getting the best of their high school years.
Yes.
We would plan events and make sure everybody was happy and da-da-da-da. That 10 years later, it was well, it's obviously we have to do this. 20 years later, I'm like, wow, is it still that obvious? Wow, I guess we're doing this again. And so here we are. And again, this is in 2 weeks. We've got, so many people coming.
Okay.
And it's going to end up being, I know it's going to be special. We end up doing a lot more this time where we're going to have a photo booth. We're going to have lighting and a great DJ and an open bar for an hour and all these wonderful things. And a plated dinner, not a buffet. It's going to be plated. Everyone's going to be sitting and having fun.
Everybody's going to have a napkin.
I have no idea where we're going to sit. Let's sit by the most awkward people ever. It's going to be so much
sit
more
by
fun.
the bar. It's open for an hour.
And we can sit by the bar.
Where have you been? Okay, so I ask you?
It's going to be good. It's going to be great.
No, I'm excited to I'm excited to.
You better be because we have to get there 2 hours early and we're going to be staying 2 hours later.
Yeah, and we'll talk about.
We're going to talk about that.
We'll talk about that later because. Is it 2 hours after the open bar stops, or is it 2 hours after the event's over?
2 hours after the event.
Okay, then I might be all right.
We got a room down the street. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Uber. But I want to ask you an honest question. You have to answer honestly.
Okay.
Is you planning this 20-year reunion more for you and your friends, or everybody in the class?
Oh, it's more for everybody in the class.
But now
100%. Like 20,000%.
Okay.
I can't even explain that.
And I respect that because I know
if it was about me and my friends, more of my friends would be coming.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
But can I ask you now, and I'm not trying to be mean at all, but now with the response that you received from your graduating class,
yeah.
Do you feel like it's more for you now?
No.
To finish it and to make sure it goes and happens? You still want it for everybody? See, and that's you. I know that. But
No.
I knew the answers, but I had to ask.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Okay.
I think it's now I'm so, because it's not going to be like 900 of us there, obviously, because it's so hard to get a hold of 900 people. The freaking newspaper in Fontana put an ad for us. Did you know that? They put an ad for us and put out our thing, and we still didn't have like
or what?
No, not Aquanetta. Shout out to Aquanetta.
Yeah,
she's the mayor of Fontana. The Herald News put an ad for me. I asked them, I'm like, would you put this out there? We were trying to get the word out there about our 20 year, and they're like, yeah, and they put it out. They put it on their website and did all the stuff.
Did not know that. That's awesome.
And that's great. If we did not get the turnout, that we hoped for, we'd really hope for a lot more, obviously.
Of course.
But it's okay. That's okay. A lot of people were really bummed they couldn't come and have been messaging. We have a Facebook group, and they were really bummed about it. But now the group that we know we have, because we've already given the final numbers, we've already paid the amount to the venue. The three of us have, of course, come out of pocket.
Of course. Yeah, you got to make sure it happens.
We're going to make sure this happens for everybody. Now we're at this point where obviously we're still putting out of pocket, because we want to make sure that now for those people who said, yes, we're going to come to that event, that they have the most fun, and they have a photo booth, and they have ice cream sundaes, and they have a freaking open bar, and they have a dessert table,
and they have an open bar, and they have an open bar,
and they're going to have the best lighting ever, and then you're going to have a great DJ who's going to make them dance their booties off, and we're going to have it at a good venue where you can go outside and get some air. And that is what I cannot wait to get there.
It's going to be fun.
And just be like, are you having fun? Are you having fun? That's all.
It's going to be a good time.
About.
I know it's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, if you or anybody, whoever's listening right now, and you've ever said, I'm not going to my high school reunion, let me just tell you this. There is a lot that goes into it. And I just want to tell you that. There are people that are trying to do this for your class. Think twice about saying no. Just go. Put all the BS aside. Forget about whatever happened 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Remember that you are a different person 20 years later. You're a better person 20 years later. You're a more confident person 20 years later. Why not go and just be like, what's up?
And
to everybody
that's kind
at
of
school.
what I was leaning into when you started on this. I was thinking about it. You're right. People always say it all the time. I'm going to go to my high school reunion. No, why are you going to go? Because I hated high school. Don't you think that every other person in your class hated high school too?
I mean, a lot of people
Everybody
did.
had perception. Even if you thought that somebody was having a great
high
time.
school I didn't like.
Yeah, even if you thought somebody had a great time because they were the super quarterback, or this girl was a cheerleader, or this person was the genius and valedictorian. Like, even if you thought that, I guarantee you every single person, when they look back, they go, wow, that was not a lot of fun. It was hard. It sucked. Why would I want to go see those people? Because they did the exact same thing you did at the exact same time. So now you can look back and be like, that was fun. Not doing it again.
Let's talk.
But that was fun.
Let's talk.
Yeah, let's let it all out.
Yeah,
you're gonna hear stories. You're gonna hear fun stories.
Yes, I want to know about your kids.
So what I'm saying
I
is,
want to know. Yeah, I want to know about your kids. I want to know what you did. I want to know where you went to school. I want to know if you didn't go to school, where did you go? Like, what did you do? Where are you living now? I freaking like that's maybe it's
Agreed.
just me.
No, it is.
But in my heart,
no, I'm just kidding.
In my heart, like I genuinely want to go up to. I know I won't be able to, but I want to talk to everybody and be like, "What are you doing?" I care about it. Even if I didn't talk to you in high school, I want to know what you're doing. What did you do? And are you out of Fontana?
And mind you, all the fiancés or significant others or partners of the people that are there.
The people there.
Don't worry. We'll have our own group by the bar.
Oh, hell yeah.
The entire time.
And it'll be led.
And all of our significant others will be just popping in and out. And I will be there. And we will just hold it down and have a good time. And have
I'll be pointing. I'll be like, that's my husband over there. And he'll be waving his hand. That's me. And he's going to wave his hand.
Yeah. And I'm going to look at Eloy and I'm going to be like, you started this.
Yeah. Christina's husband, Eloy. And Jessica's husband, Sunil, is going to be DJing. So he's like like, I can't wait. I'll be away. I have my own thing going on.
That's
He's
where
like so happy.
Actually, maybe our group
You're
will be by
up
the
there.
DJ
You're
table.
going to be by the DJ
We'll
booth.
be between the DJ and the bar. We have to have equal distance.
So you guys know where to hide.
Yeah.
But it's true. And you guys have done this already 10 years ago, and you know what it's like. But it's a fun experience. And I will tell you, anybody who's thinking about going to your high school reunion or worrying and being like, I'm not going. I hated high school. Just go. There are people putting in the effort to make sure it is a fun event. And even if it sucks, go for the hosted bar and then leave.
And if it sucks, you can talk about it at the 20-year or the 30-year or the 25-year. That's what I was getting at. My 25 class reunion is going to be my backyard.
Hell yeah. Are we inviting everybody back here? We could host 62 people.
I think they all have more. Well, no, actually, their kids are all grown up. So, yeah, it'll just be them. We're gonna
They'll have grandkids.
All right,
now.
so well, thank you for flattering me with this topic because I threw it on you last minute.
I did not want to talk about this. I was like, nope, not ready. Let me wait till this is past 2 weeks from now.
Right, when I could vent a little bit. But again, we're not negative. We're totally about being positive, about building people up, about supporting people, and we're only talking smack because it's fun. And if you can't live life without a little bit of humor, then please just do something else. Like, don't listen to our podcast.
It's true. And let me just say, class of faux high. Class
people don't know what faux high is.
1999, Fontana High School.
There you go. Fontana,
California.
Fontana? There you go.
1999. I can't wait to see you at our high school reunion. Let's have fun. Everybody come with a great attitude and take lots of pictures.
And don't be mad if Prince is just on repeat for one song over and over again.
Okay, that's because my husband got to the DJ. I don't know what to tell you.
All right.
We'll see you next week.
This is funner.com. Don't forget, subscribe,
at
rate,
Evelyn
review.
Rivas. Do it.
At Chris_Donovan. And until next week.
I'll catch you later.
Thank you.
Conversate with us. Conversate with us. Thank you for listening to Conversate with us.
With the Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
This is your captain speaking. We've got clear runway and the weather's fine, but we're just going to circle up here a while and get lucky. No, nothing like that. It's just these cash prizes add up quick. So I suggest you sit back, keep your tray table upright, and start getting lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+ terms and conditions apply. See website for details.